Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Time to take a look at some of the stocks of the move today. We are joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel. And let's start with the most active in the pre-market this morning. I thought this chip was already watered down and we already kind of knew about these restrictions.
Yeah, this is, let's start with Nvidia, as you were just foreshadowing there. It's falling 5.8% in pre-market, some decent selling volumes behind it. This comes after the White House has banned Nvidia from selling its H20 chip in China. Clear sign the administration is trying to clamp down on China's AI ambitions. Now, the restrictions will require a license to export Nvidia's H20 chips for the indefinite future, and Nvidia on the back of that has warned it will likely report a $5.5 billion write-down for the current quarter tied to inventory and commitments to this chip. But there has been some speculation there could be further write-downs to come. Reuters has reported that Nvidia had secured previously $18 billion of orders for this H20 chip since the start of the year. And let's say China is a big market for Nvidia. In this last fiscal year, it made up 13% of total Nvidia's sales. So Nvidia is on the back foot, down 5.8%. Also, all other chip makers in the red. AMD down 7%, Broadcom down 3.6%, AMD also down near 7%.
And, you know, as we look at the earnings and the numbers, I'm not so much focused on the numbers, but some of the commentary that comes with it.
So we had a bit of a foreshadowing from ASML. This is the Dutch chip fabricator. Their shares are down 5% in Europe. They reported orders for the first quarter that were almost €1 billion less than expected. And the CEO said that it doesn't know how to quantify the impact of the recent tariff announcements, which are threatening to upend the semiconductor industry. So I guess we thought we might get some clarity during the earnings season of what these companies think of these tariff announcements. But it seems like all we're getting is more uncertainty thrown back at us. ASML does count TSMC among its biggest customers, and we do get reporting from TSMC tomorrow.
And if you can't really make a forecast, make a few forecasts, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we heard from United Airlines. Their shares are trading higher in pre-market trading, up 5.7%. The carrier said it does expect resilient earnings in the second quarter, but it took a quite unusual step of offering not one, but two possible earnings scenarios, saying that its 2025 outlook remains achievable, but also warned that a recession could nearly halve its profit forecast, and the split forecast in reaction to the uncertain macroeconomic backdrop, of course.
And can you recite the periodic table of the elements? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen. Rare metals. What? They're farther down. But the news about rare metals and the folks that mine them.
That's correct. So rare, wow, it's a tongue twister. Rare metals miners are on a streak of gains, heading for the third day of gains. This is one of these companies called the Metals Company, TMC, up 2.8%. Also, MP Materials up 4%. This is as the government is planning to order to allow stockpiling of critical minerals, and also comes after President Donald Trump launched a probe into the need for tariffs on critical minerals, citing national security concerns behind it. So rare metals miners are on front foot again, third day gains for those names.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.